So this summer, I'm sharing with you all types of fundraising principles that I think will really, really be helpful to you as you do your summer planning and you look to figure out how to raise more money for your nonprofit. And I hope they're helpful, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about them or how to get access to them. Today, though, I want to talk to you about what happens when you actually get that meeting with a donor and you need to set an agenda for the meeting. First of all, why do you need to set an agenda? Well, one of the things that's really important when it comes to fundraising is finding ways to build up your confidence, because so much of this in terms of being successful is about how to build up your confidence. If you feel more confident, you're going to be much more effective with your donor. So, preparing for a donor meeting is part of that, and setting the agenda is also part of that. So what does the agenda look like? I think it's really important to start with, what is the purpose of your meeting? Is the purpose that it's a new donor to the organization and you're getting to know them for the first time? Or maybe you're new to the organization and they've been part of the organization for a long time and they're getting to know you. Or maybe it's a solicitation meeting, or maybe it's asking to fund a brand new project and you're telling them first about it, or you're getting feedback. Or maybe the donor has been upset about something and you need to talk to them and try to smooth it all over. Maybe you have a new executive director and you want to make sure that your donor gets to know this person and feels really good about this meeting. So there's a lot of different objectives. So whenever you're doing a meeting with a donor, and even before you ask for a meeting, the first thing is to think about, what are the goals? And part of the goal, no matter what, should be is to build relationships, which of course is fundraising principle number one that I've shared. In any donor meeting, you should always be trying to strengthen and build that relationship with the donor. But think about the purpose and actually write it out. Write out, what do you want to accomplish in this meeting? What do you want to talk to them about? What stories do you want to share with them? What updates can you provide? And also be prepared as part of that agenda to also know that they might ask you questions. If a donor's been giving to you and giving at significant levels, or maybe is new to you, chances are they're curious about what you're doing and want to know. So be ready to answer those questions, and they have every right to ask them, and you have every responsibility to answer it. So think about that. And then the other thing is to be realistic on your timing as you're setting your agenda. If you have 15 minutes with this donor in their office in between all these other meetings, you're not making an ask in that 15 minutes. It's just not going to happen. If you have an hour and a half lunch, that's a very different potential of opportunity for you as you meet with your donor. So be realistic on your timing as you're thinking about your agenda. I put all this together again to help you build up your confidence and be ready, so that as you're putting these principles over the summer into place, you meet with your donor, you feel more effective, and you're able to raise more money because, and this is a preview of what is to come, donors want to be generous when they can be. So give them the opportunity, but it's on you to be prepared and make it as convenient and easy for them to do so. So let me know what you think, and also be sure to tell me what you do in terms of setting an agenda and how you prepare for your meetings with donors.